The CBC's Amanda Pfeffer's on Parliament Hill, where the walkers are now, and she joins us live. Let's start with that story. It's the end of a very long journey, Amanda. What are people saying about this accomplishment?
Well, 1,600 kilometers, it's quite an incredible feat, and they've just arrived here on Parliament Hill. And now, if you take a look, we're going to just show you what's taking place here. Hundreds of people have joined this group for the final part of their walk now on Parliament Hill, and we're hearing right now from David Cowapit, the young man who came up with this whole idea from his community up in James Bay. We're also going to hear from Jordy, Raymond, Stanley, Travis, Jordan, Johnny. These are the young men who have joined forces to go on this journey. They were led by a guide, Isaac, and they have been joined by so many along the route. I was part of the parade as they made their way along Wellington Street to Parliament Hill here, and I've been in many parades before, many of these protests usually, and the mood in this parade was very, very different. An inspiration, these young people, and that's what I hear over and over again in the crowd. We had a chance to speak to Chief Teresa Spence a little earlier. Let's have a listen to what she said about the impact of these people on her.
To see a youth inspired by, by a woman, and they want to show their appreciation, and it's really honored for them to walk the circuit journey, to come to this parliament and to tell the world, we're here together and we're going to be together, and we always protect each other, and walking is the way to show it, and just showing that to be determined about something. That nothing's going to stop them. They're not afraid of anything.
This has been such a long way. Were there any injuries?
People told me one young person who joined them about 800 kilometers north of here, about halfway, which in itself is an incredible thing. At one point near Val d'Or, he told me that he got very ill. He had pneumonia. He had to step out for a week. His mother tried to keep him back, but he was insistent. He wanted to get back, and he's here today with other people from his community. They're very proud to have joined in on this journey. Now, it's interesting, Chief Teresa Spence talking about an inspiration. Another woman told me that, in fact, the saying among Aboriginal people is to listen to your wise, the elders, the wise people, but older people now are listening to young people, listening to the energy that they have and the impatience they have with the conditions that they feel, that they want to live as other Canadians do in the rest of the country. And so they're here to bring that message. And of course, the message is togetherness, that the First Nations people have come together on this, and they vow to continue these friendships into the future.